What is going on, delinquents? It is your boy Shandog, Shazdog. Send it with Shan, the boy, the bloke, the cunt on the R7. It's New Year's Day and I'm going for a ride out to Warburton, my hometown. I might give you guys a bit of a tour, I don't know, see what happens. Doing U-turns there really does my head in. Some people actually even do 3-point turns because they can't make the U-turn. This is Springvale. It's a bit of a ghetto. Not as much of a ghetto as like Dandenong and stuff, but it's still pretty rough here. There's like a lot of homeless people, or I don't know if they're homeless or if they're just like drug afflicted, but there is a lot of people like that in this area, quite a few. He's got the Punisher Jeep out, bro. Guy's driving it, looks like he punishes young boys though. Uh-oh. Damn, I only pulled in here because I forgot to start my music. This is where I grew up. This is the road I grew up on. None of that was there, that's all new. All of this never used to be mowed. There was no trail there, we'd just walk along the road whenever we needed to get places. This one here, number 23, River Road. God, it looks so different. That carport wasn't ever there until whoever bought the house and renovated it moved in. There were two really big gum trees, which you can just see the stumps of now. I don't think there was ever any lavender either. I remember climbing that tree and getting onto the neighbour's roof and getting in trouble for it. There's a swing set up there, a little wooden fence there, and the river right there, down the hill, that we used to swim in all the time. What a nostalgia trip. I was born 31 years ago and I lived in this house all of my upbringing until I was about, I think maybe 15 or 16 before we moved out to Dandenong. Fuck, what a headspin. If there's anyone in there looking at me right now, they're probably like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, you're kidding. That legit was me growing up. I used to ride my fucking push bike everywhere through here. That's crazy. I used to come up here and ride a little like petrol, it was like a whippersnipper engine in like a tiny little Harley shaped motorbike, and I used to ride it up and down, and the guy who lives in that house, he came out and he used to tell me off all the time, and I still used to come up here and ride it. There used to be horses in this paddock, and my little brother Brad used to be so scared of horses. I remember sitting there, standing right up against the fence, and the horse was coming over. We were feeding it some grass and he was howling. He was not a fan. It was so funny back then. It's still funny now when I think about it. This bridge here too, I used to swim down there all the time. Just up from here there used to be this rope swing, and it was made out of a fire hose, and they tied the fire hose up, but every once in a while, some old grumpy cunt would come and cut the fire hose, and it'd destroy the swing for everybody. But all the teenagers who were older than me would go back up to the primary school, which is just around the corner there. They'd steal a fire hose from the primary school and bring it back down and rebuild the swing. If you're able to, if you haven't gone back to your hometown in a while, you probably should. Just have a look around. At primary school, one of them anyway, I went to 2, but I remember coming here, riding my push bike home. I even tried to ride that little Harley thing here to school. I got told off. This bit's changed a little bit, but not really much at all. This table wasn't here, or at least it was different and old. There used to be bottle brushes here as well, which are those like Australian plants. We used to watch all the birds play on them and eat them and all that sort of stuff. But this courtyard area here, man, I remember playing Yu-Gi-Oh so many times in this place, and not really understanding what the hell was going on because I was not a smart kid and I couldn't work out how to actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! But a lot of my friends were really into it, so we'd be here playing and all that sort of shit. Sick bay, I can still see the medication on the wall. They haven't changed that at all. It's in the same spot. They haven't changed one bit. I think this building is new because this all used to be portables. Like individual portable rooms. Now it looks like one big room. Down there's one of the swimming spots. Oh, that's where those kids on the bikes went. I'll tell you what, this is the only thing that sucks about Warburton. When it's a public holiday or a weekend and a nice day, it gets packed out here, man. Only really in the main street, but there are so many tourists that come to this area, and it's good objectively because that's where, you know, they make their money, all the cafes and businesses around here. But at the same time, it's really kind of frustrating if you're a local, and also if you're just someone returning or trying to just hang out. But I guess everyone's experiencing that right now. A lot of these tourists, and you know, I'm not going to name groups of people particularly that do it, they just throw their dirty nappies with their kids all over the place at the spots around here, like the Redwood Forest and stuff. They just throw all of their trash. They go take poos in the woods and just leave their shit and toilet paper everywhere. They do it all the time, and every single weekend, if you come here on a Sunday afternoon after everyone's left and you go to these places, all you see is just filth everywhere. It's like these people have no respect whatsoever for the environment that they're coming into, and that the areas that have been set up for them to enjoy. It's absolutely disgraceful. And it happens so much, it's such a problem that the locals here are like fed up with it. They're almost willing to trade the money from the tourists for them just not being allowed to come here at all. So we just randomly met up with my mate Attila, and he's apparently going to take us to an abandoned golf course to suss out.
There's like another side there, and then you like, there's like another gap in the trees, and I come from all the way here. I've got to do like 70 or 80, and there's like a step up.
Fucking hell, let's start a bit close. Fuck man, 27 k's an hour. That's pretty quick. Fuck, got the slingshot going.
Gotta go shoot some.
Oh, fuck, I can't put that in a video.
Yes, you can.
Fucking safety glasses over here. I just clipped it, I think. Fuck! I can't hit anything with this fucking helmet on. Alrighty, so made it to Morty. I'm gonna catch up with Skippy and all that. I'm gonna go get some dinner because he's back on the bike after a little break. It's gonna go and do it for the video. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. Catch you in the next one.